Well, good morning to you, good morning. What is it today? It's the 2nd of March 2024 and it's 4 minutes past 5 in the morning. My computer actually says it's 4 minutes past 4 because my computer is running London time. I suppose I could change it, but it's not important. And there are several first things that we all do in the morning. Most of them we needn't go into. But what have we got? 6 degrees centigrade. Humidity 91%. Rain. Okay then, and tomorrow, Sunday the 3rd, we've got a -1. So things like mixing concrete for laying paths in the garden, things like that, just not possible, not going to happen. Outdoor painting, not going to happen. So it will be, well, the first job of the day, I've got to go and do some shopping. But then we'll see what indoor work we can get on with. Well, 7:15 in the morning. I've just wiped that down with some sandpaper. So I think I'm going to throw some undercoat on it. Yeah, I might as well throw some undercoat on a little piece of wall. The shop's open at 9 o'clock, so yeah, we'll get on with that. And there's never a day goes by without an opportunity to teach French. Samedi, Saturday, that's today. Mars, March. 10%. Wow, that's any language you want, really, isn't it? Once you've spent €50, after €50 worth of purchases on everything in the shop, and it's credited to your store card, carte de fidélité. Now, anyone thinking of coming to France needs to just understand that. Just think store card, loyalty card, call it what you will. If you go shopping in a supermarket anywhere in France, after the girl has done all the stuff with all your shopping, she'll smile and she'll look at you and say, "Avez-vous une carte de fidélité?" Or perhaps she'll say, "Carte de fidélité, peut-être?" Something like that. Just means a store card. Right, and then how do you profit from the advantages in the brico-marché? Well, you can do all these funny things. You can, I can't. But there we are. That's the hours that it's open. From Monday to Saturday, 9 o'clock to 12:15, 14:15 to 1900. Right, have you got that? Know what we're doing? We're going to the brico-marché in Isère-sur-Creuse, where today, Samedi, le 2 mars, there's a 10% off. So we might spend some money. And before we go out, we better sort out my everyday carry. Right, obviously money, but if you go supermarket shopping in France, England, anywhere in the world, you need these to get the trolley out of the trolley cage. Most shops will simply hand you one. You don't have to buy them. Yeah. Now when we get to the shops, can you remind me that I've got to get a bag of potatoes for Nicole? Good job I remembered that. It's one of the things here you really do need access to transport, and Nicole has given up driving. She gave up about a year ago. Several reasons: her eyesight, reactions, joint mobility, all of those things. But the car needed about €1,000 worth of repairs, and that was the sort of icing on the cake, as it were. So she relies on family and friends. Now, she's blessed to have a lot of family in the area, but of course she's also got a lot of friends. Most of Nicole's friends are sort of a matter of weeks younger than her, so I seem to get the heavy lifting, as it were, you know, sack of taters, things like that, which is a joy. You know, it's a pleasure to do things for other people, even when it's raining. All the trees all starting to bloom. Well, shopping has been done, and as I was coming out of the car park, I thought, grab the camera, because I know around the world some of you will get all excitable about this little car in front of me. Some of you will say, ugh. But it's a delightful little car, isn't it? In case anyone doesn't know, it's a Citroen 2 chevaux, or 2CV, and they are well, they're a product of the immediate post-war need for little cheap cars that the average, I'll use the word, the average peasant could use sensibly. So there was various sorts of bits of silliness of, you know, people talk about being able to drive it across a ploughed field with a tray of eggs on the dashboard. Well, I don't know, that's an advertising gimmick perhaps, but they are a wonderful little motor car. Two strong men can pick up the back end of it and turn it round if you really want to. 4 strong men can just pick it up and walk off with it. Very frugal on juice, narrow little tyres, interesting sort of bouncy ride, not designed for motorway speeds. Well, I haven't been on a motorway now for months, so for just bimbling around an area like this, they are absolutely ideal. But there we are, he's going on towards Tournon and I'm turning left to Martizet, so farewell to the 2 chevaux. We'll just leave the camera running because I keep meaning to show you in this garden, and yeah, the fences are all wrong for filming. Geese and ducks, and why not? As I was driving past, I thought I'm going to just stop a moment and we'll have a look, not at the village hall, but the river. A lot of tourists, a lot of occasional visitors, people who come here from time to time, will never see the river like this. In summer, this is completely dry. But, well, as you can see, it is not completely dry. It's very brown with all of the soil that has washed into it. So there we are. Our river really is a river, just you don't see it that way very often. People tell me that about 25-30 years ago it burst its banks and flooded all the way up to there. That must have been quite an interesting spectacle.